All right, so we're down here in the garden today, and as you can see, everything's pulled out. Got the beds all cleaned out. Our compost going for next year. And we've got a water catchment system here on the back of the compost. We just collect the rainwater off the roof here, and it goes into our 2 tanks, and then we've got a shallow well pump. And we're just going to winterize the pump. As you can see from the old one, you can see in here where it cracked. That's because I waited a little too long a couple years ago, and of course there was water in there and it froze and it cracked the case. So kept it around just in case I needed extra screws or parts. But this is the replacement pump that we put in last year. And as you can see, I turned the valves off to the tanks and disconnected it. So we've got an open line, and I am going to just open this up and allow air into the system so that the water can be drained. You probably just heard it release. All that water came out of the pump. And now, I don't know if you can actually see in there or not, but I can see that there's no water in there anymore. So put this back in so we don't lose it, dirt doesn't get in there. And I'm not overly worried about the adjustment. This is how you adjust the pressure. You can see the pressure gauge there. Not really worried about that. Just closing the hole off for the winter. And when I prime it and turn it back on in the spring, then I'll adjust that accordingly so we have the correct amount of pressure. You can see my gauge. It's actually stuck, so we'll put a new gauge on it in the spring. Important to winterproof or winterize your pumps and things like your irrigation. I'll probably do the irrigation later this week, so might do another video on that. Just so everything's ready to go next year and we don't have any issues. I also pull the downspout out of the tank for the winter. The tanks are full, and you can see the overflows that I have on them. So if it does, I pumped a little water out of there today just so there was a little room for expansion if I started to get some ice in there over the winter. But over the winter, I'll let the water just dump on the ground. And then once we get through winter and then are past any nights that it might freeze, I'll put it back in and we'll start filling them back up again. So hope it was helpful. I'll do some more videos here, just kind of homeowner 101 things to do. I'm gonna clean the pine needles and stuff off the roof maybe this week. Hard to see through the trees, but clean the gutters and just get things ready for winter. If you got any questions, send me a message. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed the video, and happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there.